The following message is transmitted at the request of the St. Louis Health Department. At 12:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, multiple citizens of St. Louis appeared to have died randomly. It is unknown at this time why this strange phenomenon is happening, but this will be further investigated. About 300 fatalities have been reported across St. Louis. All residents of St. Louis are advised to stay indoors at this time. If you can, avoid other people at this time, as they may collapse at any time. Stay tuned for more information on this developing and unusual situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the St. Louis Health Department. This is an update to the local area emergency that was sent out 3 hours ago. The reason for the collapsing of 431 people in the St. Louis area has now been determined. The reason for this strange phenomenon is listening to a song called Die-spacito by Luis Fonsi. If you listen to this song, you will have approximately 10 minutes before you die. Before you collapse, you will experience nausea, dizziness, dehydration, extremely loud ear ringing, and you will vomit for about 10 to 15 uninterrupted seconds before you pass out. Doctors are currently trying to figure out a cure for this phenomenon. All residents in St. Louis are advised to not listen to this song until this situation is under control. Stay tuned for more information on this unusual situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the St. Louis Police Department. An extremely dangerous situation is taking place in the city of St. Louis. At 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, there were many conflicting reports of the city being destroyed by the bodies of the dead being possessed. These are not zombies, but demons inside the bodies. These bodies are destroying infrastructure such as cars, buildings, houses, planes, and park recreational equipment. All residents within a 10-mile radius of St. Louis are advised to shelter in place. To shelter in place, stay indoors with all windows and doors locked. Use any means necessary to protect you and your family. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. Civil danger for the state of Missouri. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Missouri State Police Department. At 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, there has been mass rioting and destruction reported in several cities across the state. They include St. Louis, Kansas City, Jefferson City, Springfield, Columbia, Lebanon, Conway, Joplin, and Neosha. The rioters are believed to be bodies that are possessed by demons. These bodies are capable of punching down doors in one punch, lifting large shipping trucks, and being resistant to rounds of ammunition. These creatures are beginning to attack the human race. At this time, all residents in the state of Missouri are advised to seek shelter immediately. Do not go outside for any reason. And whatever you do, don't listen to Die-spacito. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. may interrupt our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WZTV. We will continue to serve the Nashville, Tennessee area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Nashville, Tennessee area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the U.S. Department of Defense and the United States government. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. At 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time, there has been many violent attacks in states across the country. They include Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana. These people are possessed by demons from hell and are attacking the human race. At this time, it is expected that additional attacks of this nature will occur in other states within the next few hours. The reason behind these attacks is a song entitled Die-spacito. To protect yourselves, you should follow these instructions. Stay away from these creatures. Get inside a room with few windows and doors. Do not use electrical devices, or this may attract them an inside attack. Most importantly, stay calm at all times. This is an emergency action termination. The demons have somehow disappeared from the planet. It is unknown at this time why that happened, but all residents of the United States are now free to exit their shelters. However, you may not have a home to return to. If this is the case, call the National Guard at 1-800-464-8273 and they will take you to the nearest military base. This concludes all operations under the emergency alert system. Your government thanks you for your cooperation during this emergency. All broadcast stations may now resume normal programming operations at this time.